All right, here we go. Skinny from the 9.
What's up, man?
Welcome to VladTV.
Thank you, man. I appreciate the opportunity to be here.
Yeah, I guess you're a long-time viewer, actually. You were telling me.
Yeah. I'm a huge fan. I watched like all them shits.
That's dope, man. That's dope. I appreciate it.
No
I definitely
I appreciate being here. Like, this is like I said, like huge opportunity because like I grew up watching like all these like DJ Vlad, like Double XL, like academics, like everything, and like it's finally like actually happening. Like, I'm here.
Yeah, and most importantly, you've earned your place on here because we literally have people offering us 30 grand to do interviews.
Damn.
Like, you know, like no-name artists who just want to kind of leapfrog, and it's like, nah, we've always turned it down. Because it's like you have to earn your place here with your following and your music. And, you know what I mean? Your body of work as opposed to just cutting a check, because then, you know, our platform has to stand for something.
Exactly. You don't want to water down your brand.
Exactly. So you were born in Florida, but you grew up in Jersey.
Yeah, so basically, like, I was born Miami, Florida, Palmetto Hospital, but then my mom had went to, my mom was like into like a lot of like scamming and like a lot of illegal stuff. Like my real dad had went to prison. He did like 3 years.
For what?
I don't know. He like never, I think it was like stealing cars. I think it was just a whole bunch of shit in general.
Yeah.
And like
3 years ain't a lot.
Yeah, it was just a whole bunch of shit in general. And then he went to prison. So when he went to prison, my mom had found like a new guy. That ended up being my stepdad. And then when that happened, they had mad kids. So I come from like a family of like six brothers and sisters. I'm the oldest including me is 7. I'm the oldest.
Okay.
And yeah, they like, my stepdad and my mom were like doing a lot of like illegal shit, like scamming credit cards, identity theft, like just doing the wildest shit. My stepdad would go to like casinos and like country clubs, like dress up in a suit, and then like just go in the lockers, break open the lockers, take the wallets, everything, and then max out the credit cards. And then like my whole life I was basically on the run, like my whole life.
So your parents were both scamming for a living?
My mom and my stepdad.
And
my
your stepdad
dad was in prison.
Okay, so your family essentially.
Yeah,
The two parents in your current family.
Yeah.
Were just hustling from town to town.
State to state. I lived in Mississippi, Nevada, Georgia, North Carolina, South Carolina, New York, all over New Jersey, like Atlantic City, Patterson, Union City.
So what, they would get caught and the cops would start to...
They never got caught. It's just like they were so scared of getting caught that like things were getting hot. So like they always moved. They had like 5 identities. Like my mom had like 5 names.
Oh, wow.
And like my stepdad, I wasn't even allowed to call him by his name. I just had to call him dad. Like I had to call him dad. Because like God forbid I ever said like something wrong in the wrong place. Yeah, like it was bad. Like I would go to school, like I always changed schools. I never lived in a place for more longer than a year. So I was always changing schools. And then I would go there and like I was still a little kid. Like I'm still in elementary school type shit. And then like, what's your mom's name? And I'd be like, I don't know. And my mom's name is Mom. Cause like my mom had like 5 names. I didn't know her name. And then like if I did say a name that was wrong, like they'll start looking into it and shit like that. So like it was just bad. Like I was like awkward as hell. Like I couldn't like make friends. I didn't like do anything like the normal kids do. But we had a lot of money from all like the scamming. Like I had everything, like new TVs, new sneakers. I just didn't have like a normal childhood. We moving up, but we moving to like nice houses. Like we not moving like to like no bullshit. Like we moving to like nice houses, and like we got big TVs, like all the video games. I got all the sneakers. Like I got everything.
Okay, so were your parents ever? Was your mom and stepdad ever trying to get you? Not involved, but using you as a front person for any of this stuff? You know, I mean, you know how parents put like their, certain bills in their kids' names, and the kids don't figure it out until 10 years later.
That's what I don't know, cause like my mom, like she's like very, very like smart. She's like too smart for her own good, and like she like does just I really don't know if she was doing that, but like they were not people. Like they were not friendly. Like they really like just, I remember like we didn't talk to the neighbors. Like we wouldn't talk to people. Like I didn't make friends. Like we were very just like to ourselves.
Okay.
So like I don't know much about that.
Why, sometimes people do that just to get past a certain hump in their life. Okay, I need money to do this. I'm just going to do this. Then I'm going to stop and then go back to my regular job, go get a real job. But your mom and stepdad were not going back to a real job.
So here's the thing. Like my mom is like very greedy and like I don't want to diss my mom. Like I'm not trying to like come crazy at my mom. Like we had our, like we're cool now, kinda. Like I just like It's like a whatever relationship. But like my mom is a very greedy and like selfish person. Like you could give her $1 million, she'll want 2 million. If you give her 2 million, she'll want 3 million. And then it's like she has a bad gambling problem. So like she'll take her to the casinos, bro. Like
and she'll lose it all.
Lose it all and then bounce back. My stepdad, on the other hand, my stepdad is a good guy. He was more like, my mom would pressure him. Like, you need to do this. If you don't do this, we're going to be broke. We're going to like, and then my stepdad would feel like inclined to go do that. My stepdad was like, he's a hard worker. Like, he got out of prison. Like, he ended up going to prison. He got out of prison. Like, he has a full-time job. It's just my mom is like, just so like, she doesn't know how to take no for an answer. Like, you cannot tell her no. She'll keep going and going and going and going and going.
Do you think the gambling problem was like kind of the heart?
Yeah, no, 100%. Yeah, like, bro, she lives in the casinos.
If you have a gambling problem, it doesn't matter.
She like wakes up. She wakes up and hears slot machines. Like,
oh, okay.
Like, bro, like she's gambling problem like 100%.
Was there a time where you guys were like homeless or just didn't have like money to eat, money for food?
So like when I remember we moved to Nevada. My stepdad went to go do what he usually did, and then he ended up getting caught.
For what?
He did like breaking open the lockers and whatnot. Like he ended up like, I think he took like a cop's gun or something and ended up being a cop or something like that. He ended up like getting arrested, and like he did 5 years in like Nevada.
Okay.
Like Nevada State Correctional Facility. Yeah, that's remember 'cause I used to call. And then that's when like the whole shit changed, because like my mom was never like a good mom. Like my mom was always out. Like when we lived with our stepdad, my stepdad raised me, not my mom. Like my stepdad raised all 7 of us. My mom was just never in the picture. She was just always like just gambling or like asking for money or like just out. She was never home. She was never like a stay-at-home mom, nothing like that. So when my stepdad went to jail, my mom was like, fuck, like what am I gonna do? Like I got 7 kids. She had like a panic. She spent all of our money. She pawned everything. She sold everything. Like during this time, my stepdad, my real dad had already got out of jail. And like my real dad had no idea what was going on. He didn't know I lived in Nevada. He didn't know I lived in Georgia. He didn't know I was moving. My mom would lie to him and like, yeah, the kids are fine. We're over here in like fucking, I don't know, like New York. Everything's fine. Like I'll let you see them like in a couple months. For now, just send the child support money. My dad was also a hard worker. Like my dad never strayed away from responsibilities. As soon as he got out of jail, child support. Like he was always
he was
on
actually
it.
paying off.
Yeah, bro.
Support.
Like not through the court, just like out of good faith.
Well, with your dad, how many kids? Is it just you?
It's me and my brother right here. Just
okay.
That's
so two from your dad, and then 5
from my
your
stepdad. Yeah.
Okay.
And then and yeah. So what was I saying? We went to jail. She went to jail, and then
well, he went to jail.
Yeah, he went to jail, and then
he started paying child support.
Yeah, my real dad would just dish out child support while all this is happening. He doesn't know what's going on. And my mom just having like a midlife crisis, sold everything. We're just living in a minivan, like driving everywhere, like just driving with no destination, like not in school. Like
7 kids in a minivan?
Yeah, bro.
Plus the parent? 8 people?
Yeah, bro.
In a minivan?
Yeah, bro.
How's that even possible?
Bro, it was crazy, bro. Like I can't even lie. You can ask my brother, bro. It is a true story. And we just drove with like no destination. And like we would stop at parks, sleep at parks. We would like, my mom would go to shelters. We'd eat out like the brown, they'd give us like the lunch bag with like the brown apple sandwich juice. And like, that's it. And then she would like, she had like guys like that she met through the casinos and stuff like that. And like, I guess you could say friends, but like they didn't really like, not good friends. Like it's just all about money at the end of the day. So she would leave us with strangers. She would put us in like. She would
leave you with strangers?
Yeah, bro. Like random guys, bro. Like.
So she would meet a guy and then she'd be like, well, go
like, I guess
watch my kids.
Yeah, I'm gonna go bust a move real quick. I'll be right back. Yeah, bro. It was bad, bro.
So essentially child endangerment.
Yeah, bro. Like it was bad, bro. Cause like, shit, like we didn't know what was going on. Like I was just trying to be a good big brother to my brothers and sisters. Like I had to shelter them from so much. Like I was like, when my mom would leave, she would either leave us with strangers or like she like saved up enough money through the child support and like, or I don't know how she would finesse it somehow. We'd get like a motel, like a shitty ass motel for like a week or so. And then, or she got like studio apartments, like you know what a studio is?
Yeah.
It's like not even a room. It's just one thing.
Yeah, it's just a bed.
Yeah.
The kitchen right there.
Yeah, she would get those. She would leave us by ourselves. And I was only like 8 years old. Huh. So I was 8 years old, taking care of all my brothers and sisters. I was changing diapers, warming up bottles. I was like putting everyone to sleep.
Oh, because
like,
you're dealing with babies still.
Yeah, bro. Like, and it was bad, bro. And then like, it just sucked, bro, because I was just like, why? You know what I'm saying? Like, why me? Like, but like at the end of the day, like I'm glad all of it happened because it pushed me to like to be the man I am today. Because at the end of the day, I just wanted to change my brothers and sisters' lives.
Right. So you have how many boys? How many girls?
It's 5 boys, 2 girls.
So she would leave girls, like baby, like underage girls with random men. Like was there anything ever?
Nothing like that.
Crazy happened like that?
Yeah, nothing like
that. That's
but they treat us like shit. They did treat us like shit, bro. Like I'm telling, nothing like that ever happened. Thank God. Yeah. But they like, bro, they would like fucking like my brothers and sisters would start crying. They'll stick them in like a fucking like basement, close the door, lights off, and like my brothers and sisters would like scream like I'm scared. Like David, help me. And then like if you go open the door, like I'll smack the fuck out you, type shit. Like it was bad, bro. Like eating out the trash, bro. Like. These niggas did not give one fuck about us. Like,
was there drugs involved?
My mom doesn't do drugs. To my knowledge, she doesn't have a drinking problem. She doesn't smoke cigarettes. She doesn't do anything. She just has a gambling problem.
Just a gambling problem.
Yeah, bro. Like,
it's sad.
I know.
It's sad.
I know.
And you guys would literally just get in a car and just start driving with whatever gas money.
And then like we moved to Florida. Like I remember from Nevada, we went back to Florida because she had family members. But then like family members didn't want to deal with 7 kids, bro. Like that's the truth, honest. Like it's just too much. We don't fit in the house. Like we don't fit.
Yeah, who's gonna show up? I mean, it was 6, 7 people.
Yeah, we don't fit. Like stay there for a little bit. Yeah, stay there for a little bit, and then like we tried to help you. Like go find something else to do. We went back to Jersey because my mom had family in Jersey. I lived in Patterson for a little bit. Like Divison got involved. We got evicted every other place we went. Like my hair was like down to here. Like I didn't have a haircut. Like I didn't have shoes. Like shit was bad, bro.
Was there a breaking point at some point?
Yeah, like I ended up moving to Philly. And my mom was like, it finally hit her. Like I can't take care of, like my name's David. So I can't take care of David and my brother right there is Josh. She's like, I can't take care of David and Josh no more. I might as well give them to their dad. And my dad took us with open arms. My real dad was ready to be a father.
Oh, why didn't this happen earlier though?
Because she was attached to the child support. Like she needed, if she got rid of us, she got rid of us. My dad's not sending no more money.
Right, because he's.
Yeah, but like, she like finally hit her because I didn't go to school. I was like 6th grade. So I was 5th grade, didn't go to 6th grade, about to enter 7th grade. So I didn't go to school. So like she was like, I can't make them miss 2 years of school. Like I gotta put them in school. And like she like forged the documents, like she forged like report cards, like all this fucking crazy ass shit she made up, like signatures and all that from like principals and whatnot. And then she put us in school and then gave us to my dad. And then my dad was just like ready to be a father.
And how were things at your dad's place?
Everything was great. Like I finally had like belonged somewhere, like Somerville. That's where my dad lived, Somerville, New Jersey. Okay. So that's why like the name Skinnyfromthe9, the area code in Somerville is 908. 908. So like Skinnyfromthe9, that's Skinny from New Jersey. You know what I'm saying? Okay. So like I was raised, like I finally did all my schooling. Like I played Pop Warner for a little bit. I played the basketball team in middle school. Like I made friends. Like I finally felt like I had stability. You know what I'm saying? Like,
and you were how old when you moved out there?
I was like 12. I think when you start 7th grade. So however you are when you start. High school. Yeah, right before high school. So and like I made friends and shit, and like it was cool. And like I was the new kid. It was just a little weird in the beginning because I was the new kid. So everyone like, oh, where'd you move from? Where'd you move from?
It's like all over.
I had to I didn't want to say the wrong thing and then get my dad in trouble. So I just said like, I would always change the subject quick. Like, where'd you move from? I'll be like, oh, what's your name? And like I did that for the longest. Eventually, everyone forgot that like I was even the new kid. So they all thought, to this day, like now people are starting to open up because I never told no one my real story because I didn't want sympathy. I didn't want no one feeling bad for me. I didn't want no one saying like, damn, this kid had it hard. Like, fuck that. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't need no one giving me a handout. I'm gonna go get this shit on my own. So I kept my whole life story to myself, like until now where I like finally popped off. So like there was people from like now that be watching everything I'm doing. Oh, you lived in Somerville your whole life. Like, what are you talking about? I'm like, nah, like I really didn't. Like, you could check the facts. Like, call my father. We can get my mother on the phone. Like, like this is real shit. I'll put my brothers and sisters on the phone. Like, this is real shit. Yeah. And yeah, but the only downside about that is when I went to live with my dad, my brothers and sisters still had to deal with that bad life.
Right, because they were still with your mom.
And they had no one to protect them.
You have 5 other siblings.
Yeah, they had no one to protect them. Like, if they had it bad when me and Josh were there, they had it 10 times worse after we left. Like, it was bad. They told me the stories. Like, they would call me like, yo, like, David, like, why'd you guys leave type shit. Like, we don't know what to do. Like, it was bad, bro. Like, that should be breaking my heart when I talk about it.
So Child Protective Services never got involved, try to separate you guys or whatever? Not to say that would be better or worse, but...
DYFS did get involved once, like when we lived in Union City. Like, they split us up for a little bit.
Yeah.
And, like, somehow my mom got us back. I don't know how. Like, she got us back somehow. And, like, honestly, I'd rather have been with my mom broke as fuck than to be in an orphanage with random people, bro. Cause that's back.
Yeah, it's kinda, that's what I'm saying. It's like, I don't know which is worse.
At least we got each other. Like, at least we had each other. And, like, that shit was bad, bro.